I'm Vegas Runner here to break down some Saturday night boxing. Huge boxing card this Saturday night. We also have a huge boxing card coming up the following week. So this is a warm-up to the heavyweight clash between Hay and Klitschko, and we definitely have some bettable fights this Saturday night. Also, don't forget, I will be breaking down UFC Live, which is on Sunday night, straight from Pittsburgh. I have some premium plays for that card as well. We head into this video 17-3 on our last 20 boxing and MMA bets. Last week I was unable to confirm any premium play. Passed along opinions via Twitter, so make sure you follow me at twitter.com/VegasRunner. I pass along information, opinions throughout fights, prior to fights, and for all sporting events. With that said, we have premium plays going for boxing Saturday. Those of you following me on my Morning Moves newsletter and those following me at Gaming Today, I write for the Gaming Today, cover boxing for that newspaper here in Vegas. I did a piece where I gave Felix Sturm out. I urged my followers to bet him early. Word was the wise guys were going to get involved and the sharp bettors were going to steam Sturm. That's exactly what happened. And instead of laying minus 300, he's now up to minus 400. I said my true line for that fight in the article was Felix Sturm at 400, and I thought I was being generous. I think the true odds are closer to minus 500. So there's still some value there. Bottom line, you could get the whole breakdown and analysis of that fight at Gaming Today. I passed along that play. But quickly, Macklin's strictly a B fighter. He gets a chance to fight Sturm in Germany, Sturm's homeland, and this is simply a case of Macklin having a huge fan base in Europe, so he gets a shot at Sturm's title. This will be the 10th defense for Felix, and it should be an easy win for him. As you see, he's not calling out, bigger fighters. He's not calling out Sergio Martinez. He's not even calling out guys like Kelly Pavlik. But a B-level fighter like Macklin will be an easy night for Sturm. If he doesn't finish him in the later rounds, he'll cruise to an easy decision and get his 10th win as a title holder. So that is definitely a premium play. But now let's move to the other card. First, I'm going to pass along this 2-star premium on the heavyweights. This is strictly an information play. There's a heavyweight fighter by the name of Bermain Stiverne. He's a Haitian kid who is now fighting out of Las Vegas. From very proven sources, I've been told this kid is a beast. And more importantly, he's being primed for HBO. He is 21-1 with 19 KOs, and they're putting him up against Ray Austin, who's more or less a journeyman, a punching bag, not even a gatekeeper. So this is just an opportunity for a guy like Bermain to showcase his skills for HBO. He will become an HBO fighter with a win here, so there's a lot on the line, and those close to him say he is ready for this fight. Right now, the betting line is minus 150, and I think that's only going to go up. Although Ray Austin does have a name, and not too many people know of the Haitian kid, wise guys in the know will definitely look to take a position on the favorite in this one, and Stiverne will go to 21-1-1, and he should be able to finish this fight. So make sure you step to the counter, you get down on our Haitian boy who's now fighting out of Las Vegas. Like I said, HBO wants a better look at this kid before they sign him, and this will be their opportunity to get that look. Finally, Devin Alexander steps right back into the ring after losing to Timothy Bradley. It seems like it just happened yesterday that Devin Alexander was being touted as one of the best at 140 pounds. And he was. He was the IBF and WBC title holder at junior welterweight. But then he ran into Timothy Bradley. And throughout that fight, you could just tell he was having problems. And he more or less didn't even want to be in there at the end. With that said, he gets his shot and going in against Lucas Matisse, who many believe is the biggest puncher in the division. that's strictly based on his KO ratio. He's got 28 wins, and 26 of those wins came by KO. So based on that ratio, he's been touted as the biggest puncher in the division. In his last fight, he showed to have problems against a boxer. Zab Judah boxed circles around him, and let's not forget, just like Judah, Alexander's a southpaw, and that will definitely pose a problem for Matisse. Bottom line is this: Devin Alexander could make it an easy night. If he doesn't need to test his manhood in front of his home crowd, this fight will take place in St. Louis, Missouri, the home of Devin Alexander. He could easily outbox Matisse and go to a decision. But with that said, we've seen Devin Alexander in the past welcome standing there and exchanging punches with guys who may have a bigger punch than him. I don't think he'll be in too much trouble against the Argentinian. Word is he's been training in California with Sergio Martinez, his countryman, but training with Martinez and being able to replicate Martinez are two totally different things. And I really see Devin Alexander getting back into the 40-pound picture with a win on Saturday night. He's only 24 years old. He had his last fight in January, so he's extremely fresh. Looking at Matisse, all his wins more or less happened in Argentina. So don't let that 28-1 record fool you. His one big fight against Zab Judah, he was outclassed and he was outboxed. And yes, he did score a knockdown in the 10th round, but that was simply because Judah more or less gave it to him and opened himself up, or he could have just coasted. But you know Judah, he's got heart, and he's the kind that doesn't want to coast to a decision. He wants to fight hard each and every round. So look for Devin Alexander to get the win in his hometown. So that's 3 premium boxing plays for Saturday night. Let's repeat them. I gave out Felix Sturm earlier in the week over Macklin. I gave out Bermain Stivern over Ray Austin. And I'm giving out Devin Alexander over Lucas Matisse. That's 3 plays in boxing. All 3 are premium plays. So we're putting that 17-3 record on the line. Don't forget, check out my UFC live videos. They're coming up next. I do have 3 premium plays for that as well. And for the undercard, I will be tweeting out any confirmed plays and opinions because there's a huge undercard on Sunday. So follow me on Twitter at Vegas Runner. Thanks for joining us once again. Let's cash some tickets.